Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Jackie Fish and welcome back to some more Mount and Blade to a Bannerlord. Today we are diving in and taking a look at an absolutely amazing mod I saw pop up on Nexus Mods the other day, and I just had to make a video about it because it is truly heartwarming and amazing, and you guys need to go over to the post and drop him some love and show him that he should definitely continue to work on this project and improve it, because it just goes ahead and shows us how amazing the Bannerlord mod community is. And the game isn't even out yet. We're still in early access, so hopefully things are going to get better and better, and things are going to get better and better with this mod right here. This is a campaign map of Europe that any modder can go ahead and use as long as you request it from the guy who uploaded it and ask for permission and obviously credit him. And that's just an amazing thing. We're going to run through, I'll be showing you guys some pictures on your screen right now. We're going to basically run through his frequently asked question and talk a little bit about this because, yeah, it's absolutely epic. So basically, what this guy has done is he has created his own campaign map of Europe that modders can use. He states a little bit further down here that that many modders have started their own Bannerlord mods, but relatively few have started their own campaign map. It's a very, very, very long job. I'm sure he's speaking from experience of creating this. A lot of mods take place in Europe, and a lot of people want to have huge terrain without really knowing what it's like in game. And I hope that this map will go ahead and give you a first look of what Europe could look like, and it's like the size of Calradia. So basically, he's created, he's taken the Calradia map and made it into Europe, which is awesome. And the fact that he's just giving this out and it's like, yo guys, this is kind of my project that I've created. It's Europe. Go have some fun with it. And yeah, it's insane. Like, it's crazy. This guy put so much work in just to give other people a leg up in their modding stuff, which is awesome. Stuff like this is so useful for like sub mods as well. I know stuff like Eagle Rising, they don't plan on having a mod in like a modded map because they've kind of got their own lore and history in Calradia, but something like this could be so amazing for being used for like a sub mod or something, where you have the normal Calradia Eagle Rising in Calradia, of course, sorry, I said Calradia a few times there, and then you have a sub mod that takes them factions and brings it into Europe. Like, that is just absolutely insane, and it's just such a generous thing for this modder to do, put so many hours into just to give other people extra bonuses. So we'll quickly run through a little bit more about the mod in his frequently asked questions, and I'll be showing you guys some pictures and some GIFs that he posted as well of the map itself. So he says, can I play it with Bannerlord? So can me and you and everybody else play it right now? Unfortunately, not quite yet. For the moment, this is only being used for modders because the Vista map, which has all the unique textures and snow and stuff, are created. However, the Nev Mesh and the rest of the settlements haven't been completely placed yet. A lot of the other detail of roads and basically creating, I think that's included in the Nev Mesh, creating the idea of where the AI understands where everything is placed, hasn't been done yet. So it doesn't actually really function as a campaign, as the AI doesn't know where to go and where all the settlements are and stuff like that. However, that is something that the modder is currently working on. So right now it's more of a thing for modders so they can start getting their stuff in the game and kind of doing other stuff. And hopefully later on down the line, he does stay in a later post, but his plan for the next update is to start adding in the Nev Mesh for all the settlements, creating rivers, adding roads, modifying the flora and the rest of the Nev, and adding the Nev Mesh as well, which is awesome. So in the next update, hopefully something like this will be able to actually be used for a campaign map. It'd be great just to play with the Calradian factions on a different map. That's also pretty incredible, right? Just being able to play as the Empire, which can obviously easily be the HRE, inside of Europe. And then you can start adding mods to that. You can start adding in all the armor mods and other stuff that doesn't actually affect the campaign map, but it affects the champions. Like, you can quite easily start modifying your own campaign with this map, which has kind of been kind of crazy. Like, you just get some armor stuff that changes the way that Valandia works, and then all of a sudden you're playing in Europe with Valandia and all the normal vanilla factions, but all of a sudden they have different units or different armors. Like, that, none of that stuff should technically affect the campaign map and shouldn't technically cause any crashes, because it's still the same faction, it's just in a different map, and that's a very exciting thought, being able to use all these different stuff. Now, obviously, any mods that do affect settlement placement or change factions from where they start, probably will cause issues. If you have ones that actually do change like what factions own what settlements, that'll probably cause issues, but I don't see why anything else would, and that's again a really, really exciting thought. He then goes on to mention as well that the campaign map isn't going to be like a one-to-one scale of Europe. Things have had to be made smaller, things have had to be made bigger, mountains have been removed in Italy, so Italy isn't as mountainous, but that's done so that you can have more settlements and more gameplay. France, for example, is also quite flat in the west rather than having the mountains down there, and again, that's all been done to go ahead and create more of a enjoyable playstyle and map, and actually having things fit in perfectly, because again, Europe is a big place, so you really have to kind of condense it down and pick and choose what you're going to keep and what you're going to give up. And again, I think that's going to be absolutely fine. Some people are not going to like that, but again, you're going to also have stuff like North Africa in the game, which is going to be very exciting to have a completely different culture down there. That's going to be very, very epic, and obviously it goes a bit further off as well to the east, which is nice as well. So some things have had to be taken out, some things have been added in to give you a bit more of a spicy performance, but overall I think it's definitely great, and maybe more stuff can be expanded, because again, it does seem like there is quite a lot of water out there to the west, so maybe the map can be enlarged later on down the line and have more stuff added in, and maybe even a coast of again, this would be amazing, but like a Viking mod, right? And you have like the coast of America off to the west, because as you can see, like there is quite a lot of water out there to the left. I'm not sure of how much of that is playable, because you can kind of see the generic setup right here of the actual playable map. But if you could maybe get out there, add in the coast of America, why not? That would be awesome. But yeah, overall, really, really impressive. He does finally add as well, like, can you use this? I'm sure I've mentioned this, but yeah, of course you can. You just need to request to be a part, and obviously you credit him as well. He wants to be notified on anybody using this at the moment, because he wants to see it evolve, and he wants to see how stuff can improve and improve the map himself, so that other people also get great stuff from it as well, which I think is completely reasonable. You can also see right here over on his Nexus page, he does go ahead and leave links to his Discord where you can join, and his actual server as well. So if you want to kind of discuss maybe using this mod in your mod, then definitely hit him up. As we go further down as well, he does also mention as well how he kind of learned how to map, and also he's got a video as well of him talking about it and actually building the map itself, which again is really impressive. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. I really want to just go ahead and draw a spotlight on this, because it is super impressive, super kind of heartwarming to see people in the Bannerlord modding community really coming together and just trying to help other people, because the campaign map is probably one of the biggest tasks and one of the hardest tasks to actually create something, and it's great to see them actually going in and doing something like this, because yeah, this cannot be easy. It definitely isn't. So someone doing it and just giving modders the ability to use this hopefully will create some very exciting stuff. So go over to this Nexus page, drop some posts, and let him know that he's doing a great job. Go drop him a message on Discord, show him some love, and hopefully we'll see this evolve. And again, I'm really excited just when we can play just normal Calradia on this map, or maybe some sub mods for Eagle Rising to be played on this, or just any of the mods out there, I think will really, really benefit. So yeah, I cannot wait for that. So make sure you drop a like and a comment down below, guys. Obviously, if you want to see this video get popular, then it means this mod gets more traction. That'd be dope. So that obviously really, really helps. Let me know if there are any mods down below that you want to go ahead and see me cover as well. I will be starting a brand new Eagle Rising campaign fairly soon when the new Carthaginian update does come out. So make sure you subscribe for that. You're not going to not want to miss it, because it's going to be very, very awesome indeed. And I'll see you guys in the next one.